So up for sale here is my 1971 Series 2A Land Rover. Kind of an interesting vehicle. I've owned it for a little while, but it was an ex-New Zealand military vehicle. It's a right-hand drive, as you can see there, so it's kind of interesting. An olive drab green. I'm not sure if that's the original color. I don't think it is, but that's the way I got it. As you can see, it comes with a safari top. It's got the hood there to mount the spare tire. I don't have the hardware for that though. But four-wheel drive, it's got hubs that you can lock and unlock. I think they're worn. I think they're old vintage worn hubs. In the back here, you can see I got the two jump seats. I ordered those brand new actually when I got the truck. They didn't come with it. Just nice little interesting things that it's got. Somebody at some point in its past went ahead and did the little liner there, but I didn't do that. Other than that, it's got kind of a good, nice, rugged personality there. Tires are really good. They're some Japanese brand or something like that, but they're very good tires, almost brand new. It's got two gas tanks. Currently, I would say that one gas tank is the one that you want to use all the time. It's the one on the passenger side. The driver's side gas tank, I ended up taking a look in there, and it looks pretty rusted, so at some point it probably needs to be kind of cleaned up and gone through. But other than that, it's nice and clean. As you saw, the interior got new seats in the back. They fold up. In the front, you got three seats there, and there's your dash. It's kind of got interesting little things. This particular medallion I did some research on. Looks like it's something from Australia. Some sort of a special thing if you had driven across the entire continent, I guess back in the 70s or something. It's got like this little interesting map light that you can turn on, read your map at night. I guess it's a military thing. You got your controls there to switch either right or left-hand gas tank. I also added little things. I should mention, I guess, that I rewired the whole car. So it's got an entire brand new wiring system. It's a modern, instead of the original Land Rover, which had a single or two fuses for the entire electrical system. I put in a modern 18 fuse system, and I'll show that to you in a second here. But I added little things like underneath here, there's now a charging port, so you can charge your iPad and stuff like that. And this little light here is an indicator to tell you that it is charging. Beyond that, just little things. I rewired, as I said, the whole dash, put in new switches. The headlights are now wired separately, so as you can see here, and you can remove this if you like, I'm thinking like during daylight hours, if I don't, if I'm driving with my headlights, if it's misty, I want to know that they're on. So, have a little indicator switch there to tell me that the headlights are on. And this is a military vehicle, so it came with actually the ability to wire the headlights separately. So you can drive with your headlights off and your panel lights on. But in this case, I kept that functionality. I added this little piece here. I thought it kind of fit. I had this grenade sitting around, so threaded it and then attached it in there. You can remove it if you don't like it. But beyond that, on the other side there's that blackout switch over there, and so that was a switch I wasn't sure what it's used for. It was dead when I got it, so I wired it now, so it now acts as your hazard lights. And then beyond that, I added a tachometer, kind of a period-looking one, so it kind of fits a little bit with the nature of the truck. These cars didn't originally come with tachometers, but I added one in there. Beyond that, pretty straightforward. Everything seems to work on it. Let me show you the engine. Show you some changes I did in here as well. So a couple things. I removed the generator that was here originally, and I replaced it, rewired it. When I did the wiring, I replaced it with a GM alternator, just simply because they put out more power. They're more reliable, and if you get stuck someplace, you can always find a replacement part for it fairly easily. Down here at the bottom, I replaced the original oil cleaner system that they had in here for the Land Rovers. Very messy, very time-consuming, hard to find filters for, and I replaced it with this here, which uses a regular Land Rover cartridge type filter that you can find at any auto parts store, pardon me. And in here, along with putting in new plug wires, new cap, new rotor, put in electronic ignition, so there's no more points. You don't have to deal with any of that stuff. And then here, this is the new fuse box. 4 screws pop it out, and inside there's like a blade type connector fuses of a modern style. So things like that. Rewired the whole car, as I mentioned. all the way to the back. New horn, you know, headlights are super bright, tail lights are super bright. Turn signal, I'll show that to you as well. This is your turn signal right here, old style. You know, I try to clean the contacts as best I could. It works, sticks a little bit, but you know, it's an old item, kind of keeps with the I guess the character of the car. So let me go ahead and turn it on for you. So we'll just turn the ignition here. And then you can hear it's got an electric fuel pump along with a mechanical one. So it starts up. It's a little bit cold this morning. It's a little bit rough, so I'll add a little bit of choke to it. And that'll smooth it out a little bit. Come back here to the engine. 2 1/4 liter Rover motor. Runs great. Has good oil pressure. Unknown what the mileage is, but these things run forever, so no issues. It's a good truck for the money, and especially in light of the changes that I've made to it since I've owned it. Again, brand new ignition system, including new coil, new pieces inside there, and I mean it's a good truck. It'll definitely run you a good time. Thanks a lot. I appreciate your time.